Baseball is one of the toughest sports there is. It is a hard sport. It has a long season, and you have to have the wherewithal to hang tough with it, and Shawn Holman has done that throughout his entire career, from Ambridge High School all the way to the big leagues and the Detroit Tigers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our next inductee, Shawn Holman.
Good evening and thank you. I'd like to start off by just thanking the committee for what a tremendous event this is. When I was notified I've been elected, I had no idea what it involved. So just a tremendous job on their behalf. I owe a special debt of thanks to Mr. Larry Ziegler, sitting right here, for all his efforts on my behalf. So I just like to Larry. Got a lot of family and friends here tonight, and I'd like to just mention some of them. Talk a little bit about them. I'd like to start with my wife, Nancy, a special lady in my life, my best friend, my business partner, my right and my left hand. And just they're very fortunate that she's in my life and she's my wife, so I'd just like to thank her for that. My parents, Sue and Jim Holman, been there from the beginning with me, from the ball field, youth field of economy, clear through high school, throughout my professional career, sharing in my many successes, more importantly, supporting in my many defeats. Just a constant source of love and encouragement, and long overdue thank you to them. Just a special set of parents I have, so thank you very much. My wife and I have two terrific boys. Shawn and Travis are both here. They are truly my wife and I's two greatest treasures. As challenging as it can be with teenagers, just like I said, there's nothing like them, and we're so very fortunate that we have those two. My two sisters here tonight, my sister Holly, my sister Heidi, and her husband Kevin. To be quite honest, they kind of had to live in my shadows for years. I was the baby of the family. Started out in baseball. I was pretty successful at a young age, and it seemed like I got a lot of the family notoriety. But they were always there for me. Terrific sisters. So thankful they're here with me tonight also. When I married my wife Nancy, I went from having one amazing family to instantly gaining another one, having two. And most of Nancy's side is here also tonight, and I'd just like to take a quick minute to recognize them. My mother-in-law, Helen Arendosh, my sister-in-law, Mary Jo Sager, and her husband, AJ. My brother-in-law, Joe, and Mary Ann, my brother-in-law, Brian, and his wife, Carrie, and Brian's two daughters, Tricia and Trina, two of my nieces. So just thank you all for being here. Like I said, just really overwhelmed by this event. And you know, when I was notified by Mr. Ziegler I've been elected to the Hall of Fame, it gave me a chance to really look back at my career. It seemed like I had played for so long, and when I was done, it went by in the blink of an eye. And never really took time to appreciate it, what I had been through, all the tremendous people I had met, managers, guys I played with and against. And I made just a little list to share with you, because looking back on it, I think for the first time in my life, I really appreciated what I had been through, and took time to enjoy a little bit of the success I had had. I got to the top of the mountain for just a very brief time, but man, it was a heck of a view. So just like to share a couple of names with you. Sparky Anderson, manager of Detroit Tigers, played for him. Bobby Cox, manager of Atlanta Braves, got the chance to play for him. Felipe Alou, manager of the Montreal Expos, now the Washington Nationals, got a chance to play for him. Some of the guys I was in competition against in my career, George Brett, Bo Jackson, Nolan Ryan, Sammy Sosa, Jim Thome, Alex Rodriguez, Big Poppy David Ortiz, and even New Brighton's one of New Brighton's favorite sons, Terry Francona. We did a little battle against each other. So some of the guys I got to play with as teammates, put on the same uniform with, Jack Morris, Fred Lynn, Greg Maddox, John Smoltz, Chipper Jones, Deion Sanders, and a little closer to home, guys like Bobby Bonilla, Barry Bonds, John Smiley. So really just, these guys are the who's who. They're going to go down in history as some of the greatest managers and players to have ever coached and played the game. And how humbling it is for me to think that I had a chance to rub shoulders with those guys. And like I said, just kind of takes my breath away looking back at it for the first time and really appreciating how fortunate I was. You know, playing baseball for 17 years, I was counting up, I think I had about 30 different addresses. Most of my time was minor league ball. I also spent part of 2 years in Canada, spent part of 4 years in Mexico, spent part of 5 years in Puerto Rico, just to continue to chase the dream, keep the uniform on. I was talking to Chris about this, you know, just trying to get to that next step. But I'll tell you what, the thing I remember most was I couldn't wait to get back home. For me, there was no other place but Beaver County. And this event tonight is just one of the reasons that makes Beaver County so special. There again, I keep going back to overwhelming. It was just, like I said, never expected this, and so honored to be part of it, humbled to be part of it. Closing, once again, I'd just like to thank the committee for bestowing this honor upon me. Having my name added to the list is just a special thing for my family and myself. I'd just like to congratulate the inductees tonight. I hope that it's as special for them as it is for me. And that's all I got. Thank you very much.
Shawn Holman. Shawn is the National Football League, Chris Griffin. This 1982 graduate of Ambridge Area High School logged 17 years in the pros. Shawn Holman turned down a baseball scholarship from West Virginia University and was taken in the 14th round of the '82 draft by the Pittsburgh Pirates. He was elevated to the show in 1989 as a reliever with the Detroit Tigers. Let's welcome Shawn Holman into the Beaver County Hall of Fame tonight. For most of his career, in which Holman recorded more than 100 wins along with 100 saves, he was a journeyman in the Pirates, Tigers, Expos, Braves, and Dodgers systems. Originally a starter, Shawn's best year in the Pirates organization was in '85 at Prince William when he collected 10 wins. Holman was converted into a reliever when the Tigers acquired him midway through the '87 season. While with the Glen Falls Tigers, Holman was named to the Eastern League All-Star team when he went 8-3 in 1988. In '89, he was ranked 4th in AAA as a member of the Toledo Mudhens, when he recorded 11 saves and was 5th in appearances with 51 games, finishing 31. Later that season, Shawn made 5 big league relief appearances playing for the Detroit Tigers under legendary manager Sparky Anderson. His major league debut was on September 5th, 1989, when he pitched 2 innings of relief in the Tigers' 10-2 win over the Kansas City Royals. In '92, Holman finished 12-7 with Laredo in the Mexican League and 12-7 again in '93 with Richmond in the Eastern League. Today, he's the head baseball coach at Ambridge High School. Under Holman, the Bridgers made the WPIL playoffs in 2006.